Hi, this is a video about how I'm actually getting on with this machine. Now, as I said, the machine I've purchased is the Wolverine. It's supposed to be the best one on the market. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I have not been happy with this product whatsoever. Basically, you have these little, I don't even know what they're called, to be honest, so I'm not even going to try and make a word up for them. And they're supposed to insert inside the actual Cinefilms, and then they fit onto the projector, like so. And then it feeds the tape round, like so. I just want to say a quick hi to my stalker as well. If you're watching my video, hello. Please pick up the phone and talk to me. You know who you are. So yes. When they are sort of saying one size fits all, it's a load of rubbish. It's like trying to literally get a round peg into a square hole, or a square hole into a round peg. I have really struggled with trying to get these into the Cinefilm, especially for this side of the machine, which takes a lot of the weight bearing. So what's been happening is, as it's been spinning around, it keeps falling off. And it's because I've not attached it correctly onto here. This side isn't as bad, but again, what I've noticed with this product is, can you see how it's moving back and forth? A lot of innuendos here tonight, guys. It's because it's not the center of gravity, if that's the right word and the right scientific way to describe it, for this particular make and model of reader is here. It's not there. And by it wanting to literally be pulled forward every time you put the two reels on together, what that's then doing is it's wanting, as you can see, the reel itself is tipped forward. So I have to be very conscientious of the fact that that's what it keeps wanting to do. And every time its center of gravity moves, it makes it more weight bearing and more difficult for the tape to actually feed through. Now, with these little plastic things, and I want to point out they are plastic, that is the weak point on this machine. They're not metal, they're plastic. Probably to prevent you from electrocuting yourself or something ridiculous like that. Also because it's made in China and plastic's cheaper than metal. But then why is it their screws are so rubbish? But that's a different story. And in my hand, I actually have one of these. This is the second one that is actually broken. I don't know how much these cost online. I don't know how much they are to replace. I've been quite lucky. My dad has had a number of these, which he's deliberately left in the actual actual Cinefilms. So just by him leaving them in there, it's saved me some money, but it hasn't saved me time. Because like I said, the problem I'm having is trying to figure out which way to put this on to stop the reel from constantly falling off. Now, I know it might sound really easy. Oh, it's a hole, you know, just figure it out. You know, it's going to go in there somehow, push it in. But the problem is, the more force and weight bearing you put on this piece of plastic, it fatigues quite easily. I mean, I've probably done about 8 Cinefilms, and I've had to replace this one item twice. So we're talking about every 4 films I've done, you know, I've had to replace this, and it's really frustrating. The most time-consuming thing about actually doing the whole procedure is getting the reels on correctly, getting everything aligned. And then once it's all aligned, it's fine. But again, if any of the tape's fatigued over time, or my dad's, when he was alive, has tried to repair any of the footage, the moment you then have to sort of lift this up, take the reel out, mess around with it, it's fallen off again. So it is a real bugbear. But like I said, if I'd had paid somebody to do this for me, I'm not advertising this company. I actually found one of my leaflets. We transfer USB DVDs and automatic CDs. Bring your memories to life. This isn't me, by the way. This is somebody else. Straight away, you go in there and that's like an example of the prices. And the minimum charge is £20 and the rest. So, like I said, by me doing this myself, I am saving money, but I'm not saving time. I won't ever get that back. And after watching some of the reels, pardon me, and putting them on a format that's easier to sort of process and look at, it's been very disappointing when you've sat here for 3.5 hours feeding this through, and then there's only something like 5 minutes of footage that you can actually use on each one. So yeah, it's been very time consuming, and I don't want to say disappointing, but in some ways it has been. If each reel had been named or there'd been a description of what was on them, I probably wouldn't have been so frustrated like I have been over the last couple of hours. But again, this is my family, and anyone who knows my family knows how disorganised and dysfunctional we all are. So once again, hi stalker, please pick up the phone and talk to me. Stop freaking me out by sending random text messages.